The Emir of Ilorin, head of Kwara Traditional Council, Alhaji has expressed gratitude to God for continued elevation of sons and daughters of Ilorin in their various fields of endeavor. The Emir made this remark when a renowned academic, entrepreneur, and advocate of good governance, Professor Emir Ajia, the governorship candidate of the Nigerian Democratic Congress (NDC), paid him a personal visit to seek royal blessings for his ambition. Sugambari said he is particularly happy that his subjects are thriving and excelling wherever they go, urging them to continue to project the values for which Ilorin is known.
Náà ni àwọn ọmọ yín gẹ́gẹ́ bí àdúrà tẹ́ ṣe fún wa gbogbo tó bá dáa ní kéèyàn mọ̀ ní ọmọ lépa gbogbo tó bá dáa ní kéèyàn mọ̀ ní ọmọ lépa gẹ́gẹ́ bí àdúrà tẹ́ ṣe fún wa pé gbogbo nǹkan tí ipò tọ́lọ́ bá ti fọmọ Ìlọrin kò sí ìdí òní sínú wọn kò sí ìdí ọ̀.
In his response, Professor Ajia said it is right and essential to seek royal blessings because no river forgets its source and still exists. He said that his party is a purely democratic party that relies solely on the will of the people, adding that the people have experienced governance across board and ultimately hold the decision and the last say over whom they want as the next governor of Kwara State. For his part, the Kwara Central Senatorial candidate of NDC, Dr. Abdulrasheed Suleiman, expressed confidence in the party's ability to thrive in the upcoming election because, in his words, the party already has a blueprint with which to bring Kwara out of poverty and attract prosperity into the land and create better life for all if eventually elected into governance.
Ultimately, that rests with the Nigerian people, and in the case of Kwara, with the Kwara people. The Kwara people would have the last say in this matter. That's all I have to say. Yes. I've long known that the issue is systemic. It has nothing to do with a particular person. Throughout the country and here in Kwara, systems are broken. And unless we fix the system, we're going to be moving in circles. What we need to do is, you want a situation where if you go to the hospital, it is predictable. You know exactly what you're going to get. You know when you enroll your child in the primary school or secondary school that are run by the public sector, which is the government, you have an idea what you're going to get. Nigerians today, we as Nigerians, we are paying double. Because what happened? Because the public sector is broken. You have to repeatedly visit the private hospital. Nothing against private hospital, nothing against private sector, but some things are best done by the public sector. Same thing with primary school and secondary school. A lot of our kids and kin, they put their kids in private schools. Guess what's happening? You're losing money, because if you enroll them in public schools, if it's good, if you go to public hospitals, if they work, if you go to ministries to register a business, and you can be sure that nobody's going to extort you, then Kwara will continue to get better. And that is exactly what I'm going to do differently, what we are going to do differently. We're going to fix the system so that you don't have to know anyone. You can walk into any ministry, any department, any agency, and the system will take care of you. Because the people, there's no structure without the people. This time around, the people will take their own destiny in their own hands. Okay? What we're doing right now, what we're building right now is a movement. Okay? A movement led by the people. I'm just a representative. Okay? And they would go local government by local government, ward by ward, polling unit by polling unit, and they will be the drivers. Because whatever promise that I make to Kwarans, they can go to bank with it. Insecurity is a problem all over the country, more so in Kwara. But I have actually proposed a security architecture a month and a half ago, close to 2 months now. And what I laid out in that architecture was, you need to take the people out of the isolated communities, put them in clusters, okay? Because what happens is when you put them in clusters, they're able to defend themselves, one. Secondly, you can put security closer to them. Because what we're doing now is called whack-a-mole. Because as soon as you whack one, another one shows up. Then secondly, I'm also proposing the Kwara State Community Safety Corps. Under our administration, we're going to establish this all the way to the ward. And guess what? We're bringing what is called a Ward Development Council.
Is that we already have a blueprint. We're not coming here to just make wild promises. We have been working. We have a blueprint that we'll present at the unveiling that is going to encompass everything that it requires to take Kwarans out of poverty, to bring prosperity to the land and to the people. And one of our focal programs we're going to have from this in Kwara Central District is a 100,000 hectares soya beans farm. Let me just leak that to you now. Such that we're going to employ 100,000 people, one person per hectare. There won't be, from this program alone, this alone is enough to cover, to bring all 100,000 families out of poverty. So there won't be any unemployed youth, women, unless those who don't want to work. So that's just one of the programs. There's so many others. And of course, I'll be working hand in hand with Professor Ajia, our incoming governor.